सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्त वेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यत् इति मे निश्चितामतिः। Page 43, last 3 lines. उपाधिदृष्ट्यभावे तु चिन्मात्रब्रह्मैव केवलं भासते अतः साक्ष्यपि ब्रह्मैव ईदृगभिप्रायेणैवोक्तं साक्षी एकः एवेति यतः उपाधिप्रयुक्तमेतद्दृष्टिमन्तरा साक्षिणः अनेकत्वपरिच्छिन्नत्वादिकम् न स्वतोऽवभासते। Nischalādasa establishing the Vishaya, the subject matter, is there in Anubandha Chatushtayam. Among the 4, the second one is Vishayaha. There is a subject matter that is Jiva Brahma Aikyam or Sakshi Brahma Aikyam is possible. Therefore, that is the subject matter of my Vicharasagara text I am going to write. He is concluding that topic, Vishaya topic. He says, concludes in this last few lines, Sakshi is that which objectifies the world through the mind instrument. Same Sakshi objectifies the body also through the mind instrument. And the same Sakshi objectifies the mind also with the mind instrument. Mind, emotional mind is objectified by the instrumental mind. So the mind, the emotional part and instrumental part, two are there. All emotions of our own mind objectified by the Sakshi Chaitanyam with the help of the instrumental mind, one and the same mind. Therefore, Sakshi is the witnesser of all these 3 anatmas, body, mind and world. Really speaking, Sakshi is none other than Brahman only. Sakshi is a status of Brahman who is available in this body as Atma, the self. Atma, the self, gets the name Sakshi. It is a status given when there are Sakshyam, to witness, to illumine, to know, to observe, to experience. When Sakshyams are there, the same Brahman who is available here in this body gets the name Sakshi. Really speaking, Brahman is not a Sakshi. Because mind is there, body is there, world is there in front of, therefore Brahman gets the name Sakshi. Where not outside, but in that body, mind complex. That's what he says, that Sakshi is none other than Brahman only. Sakshi is a name given by us. Upadhi drishtya bhavetu. If you remove the upadhi, mind upadhi, abhavetu, chinmatra brahmaiva kevalam bhasate. That Sakshi remains as kevalam brahma, pure consciousness existence principle. Chinmatra means it, pure consciousness. Who is that pure consciousness? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Jnanam Brahma. Brahma eva. Kevalam bhasate means without any instrumental mind, without any body medium, without the world. Intellectually you keep them aside. This Brahman remains as Brahman, pure consciousness. It is no more a witness consciousness. That is why in sleep you are remaining in Brahmasthiti, Brahmi Sthiti, because you are not a Sakshi at that time. You are not the witnesser. To witness you need a medium, because body is sleeping, mind is also resolved, everything, world is also resolved. Therefore, I am no more a Sakshi in deep sleep. Kevala chinmatrameva avabhasate. Even now also, this status is given, avasthatraya sakshi. It is a temporary function, as though function. All objects are there, light illumines. If no object is there in the room, light remains as illuminator. Illuminator of what? You cannot call it as illuminator also. The illumined objects are not there. How can you say it is illuminator? So illuminator status is a status temporarily given when there are illumined objects are available in front. Objects are not there, it is no more an illuminator, it is only a light. It is not an illuminator. When objects are there, it gets the name, light gets the name illuminator, prakashakaha. Prakashakaha. Jyoti prakashakaha. Prakashakaha comes only when objects are there. Prakashyam is there. Similarly, Sakshyam is there, Sakshi status will be there. Sakshyam is not there, I am Brahman, no more a Sakshi. Chinmatrameva avabhasate, bhasate or avabhasate. Ataha, Sakshi api Brahma eva. I, the pure consciousness, am none other than Brahman only. Up to here we saw in the last class, Idrigu abhiprayena eva uktam. This abhiprayam, this is the opinion given. This is the idea, this thought, this knowledge is given not by me newly. Sakshis are not many, there is only one Sakshi in everybody as Brahman. Sakshi status is not a real status. That is why don't say there are many Sakshis. Sakshi is none other than Brahman. When Sakshi itself is not there, where is the question of many Sakshis? Are you getting the point? Sakshi Brahma eva. Brahma eva. Once Sakshi status is temporary, Sakshi status is not permanent. Sakshi is none other than Brahman. Where is the question of many Sakshis? Where it is said, Shvetashvatara Upanishad says, Eko Devaha Sarva Bhuteshu Gudaha Sarva Vyapi Sarva Bhutantaratma Sakshi Cheta Kevalo Nirgunascha. So Eko Devaha, that one Brahman, Sarva Bhuteshu Gudaha, abiding, remaining in everyone's heart. Where is that Brahman? Sarva Vyapi. He is not only in my body, Sarva Bhutantaratma, in every being, in everybody, in every body. Who is that Brahman? Sakshi. Who is that Sakshi? Cheta, pure consciousness. Kevala Nirgunaha. Therefore that Pramanam is there. Ekaha Sakshi. He is recollecting. That's why it is within inverted comma. Sakshi Brahma Ekaha. Sakshi and Brahman both are one and the same. Yataha, because Upadhi Prayuktametad Drishtim Antara. Antara means without. Drishti means perception. Upadhi Prayuktam Bheda Drishti. Upadhi Prayukta Bheda means plurality. Without the perception of the plurality of the mind. Here Upadhi means mind. Without the Antara means without the perception. Drishti means perception of what? Upadhi Prayukta Bhedam. That plurality which is perceived because of that different minds. Different minds are different upadhis. If you remove that upadhi, Bheda is not there, plurality is not there. The plurality of Sakshi is because of plurality of the mind. In every mind, Sakshi is the witnesser. Therefore, you are telling there are many Sakshis. You remove the Upadhi Drishti. Intellectually, keep it aside. If mind is not there, this Brahman, Chaitanyam, is there, it is a Sakshi. It is not a Sakshi at all. That's what he says. Upadhi Prayukta Bheda. Prayukta means caused by. The Bheda, the plurality caused by the Upadhi. Adugoru mind, adi Upadhi Prayukta Bheda. So your happiness is different from my happiness, your pain is different from my pain, your attachment is different from my attachment. These are all caused by the mind. Bheda. Upadhi Prayukta Bhedam Antara, without Drishtim Antara, without that perception. Who is there? Sakshinaha Anekatva Parichinnatvadikam na. Sakshinaha Anekatvam api nasti. There is no plurality. There is no Sakshi Bahutvam. Anekatvam. Not only that, Parichinnatwadi. Your Sakshi is limited in your mind. My Sakshi is limited in my mind. So another Sakshi is limited in another body. Parichinna means limited, finite. This is because of mind. If you remove the mind means keep the mind anatma, matter, without connecting to the Brahman. So the Sakshis are not many. Sakshi is not finite, parichinnam. Really speaking, Sakshi is Brahman only. For that we saw the example Ghatakasha, Mahakasha. Remember this example throughout your Vedanta study. Ghatakasha, Mahakasha. If you remove the Ghata, Akasha name itself is not there. That is Mahakasha only, total space only. There is no pot space at all. Parichinnatvadikam na swataha avabhasate. They are not really belong to Sakshi Chaitanyam. Swataha na avabhasate. They will not be there. Plurality of Sakshi, finitudeness of the Sakshi will not be there. Next line, same line. Ayameva Sakshi Jivavachakatva Padalaksharthaha Vachakatva Padalaksharthaha Upanishad Spashtikriyate Itham Jiva Brahmaikyamasya Granthasya Vishayaha iti Yuktame Voktam. Ayameva. This alone is Sakshi Jivavachakatva Pada Lakshyarthaha. In this manner, you have to understand Sakshi is called Jiva. Vachakam, Jiva Padam, the Shabdam. Jiva word. The Lakshyartha of Jiva is Sakshi. Ahankara is the Vachyartha of Jiva. Jiva, Vachyartha, primary meaning, secondary meaning and so on. Mukhyartha, Lakshyartha and Vachyartha. Ahankara, I am, the Jiva is the Vachyartha meaning of Jiva, which is not real. What is implied meaning? Lakshyartha. Implied meaning, real meaning of Jiva is Sakshi. Sakshi alone is the meaning of Jiva. Jiva alone is Sakshi. Sakshi alone is the Jiva, really speaking. If you are Ajnani, you are Vachyartha Jiva. Ahankara, body, mind complex, tiny human being suffering with a lot of Vyadhi, Jara, Marana. That is Vachyartha Jiva. If you say I am embodied, you are Vachyartha Jiva. I am having body, I am this Dehaha, mind. If you say you are Vachyartha Jiva. If you say I am Atma, I have the body, I am Lakshyartha Jiva. I am the body-mind complex and I have Atma inside Nichana, you are Vachyartha Jiva. Samsari Jiva ityartha. Dukhi, Sukhi. If you say, I am Atma, I have incidental body-mind complex. That means you are identifying with yourself with Lakshyartha Sakshi Chaitanyam. You are intelligent Jiva Nartham. You don't think yourself as body-mind. you are asamsari. Lakshyartha jiva is asamsari. Vachyartha jiva is mahasamsari. Okay? That is the meaning. Lakshyartha. This alone is going to be explained elaborately. Upanishad etat spashtīkriyate. Spashtīkriyate, clearly, elaborately going to be explained. Upanishad. Upanishad means that chapters which are going to come. Chaturthadhyaye. In fourth chapter, I am going to talk about this. You can wait up to that time. Itham, in this manner, Jiva Brahmaikyam asya granthasya vishayaha. Jiva Brahma Aikyam. Jiva, the individual, Lakshyartha Jiva, Sakshi Chaitanya. Jiva, Brahma, Brahman, Aikyam, oneness. Jiva, Sakshi and Brahman, oneness, is the subject matter of this Vicharasagara grantha. Asya granthasya vishayaha. Jiva brahmaikyam asya granthasya vishayaha. Iti yuktameva uktam. Yuktam means proper, logical. So subject matter of this Vicharasagara is perfectly logical. Subject matter of this Vicharasagara text is perfectly logical. Yuktameva uktam. Uktam means said. I have clearly established the subject matter is Jiva Brahma Aikyam. With this second Anubandha Chatushtayam is over, that is Vishayaha. Now the third Anubandha Chatushtayam we are going to see. Next topic. Prayojana Vishayaka Na Jnanena Bandhanivrittirityakshepah. The bold letters, they are called subheadings. They are called topics. In Vicharasagara language, avartaka. Avartanam. Avartanam means this whole thing is Sagara, ocean. In ocean what comes? Waves comes. So avartanam means wave. Is there. In introduction, in the beginning I said, so what is this we should not make open pandi enna. Anna topic anartha, avartanam. How many topics are there? Up to from 66 to 82 topics we are going to see about prayojanam. And prayojana akshepaha, prayojana akshepasya samadhanam. Up to 82 topics. Now 66 to 72 Purvapakshi. What are all objections are all there? Akshepa means objection. The one who raises objection is called Purvapakshi. Then akshepasya samadhanam, answer given by the author to those objections. So now 66 to 72 we are going to see Purvapakshi. Akshepa, objections. The whole thing is Purvapakshi. What Purvapakshi is going to say regarding prayojanam? There is no use of your Vicharasagara at all. Because there is no benefit at all by studying. So Anubandha Chatushtayam is not there in our Vicharasagara to write. Prayojanam is not there. Why Prayojanam is not there? He is giving lot of reasons. How many topics you see? So many topics. Nearly 7 topics he is going to talk about. Now we will read that Purvapakshi's objections. நீ கண்ணு மூடின்னு அப்படியே Purvapakshi நினச்சிக்கணும். சித்தாந்த வரவே கூடாது. ஓகே, The Purva Pakshi says, you the Siddhanti say like this. You the Siddhanti is telling like this. What you are telling is wrong. Like that he is going to attack us. Later we have to attack him. Purva Pakshi. Now, if you understand Purva Pakshi only later, after 72, 73 topic onwards, only answer comes. By that time, you forget Akshepa. Again, we have to recollect. I said that Purva Pakshi said like that, me koncham our repeat pannuvar. Okay. That Vicharasagara text is like that. Na jnanena bandha nivrittihi iti akshepaha. What is the akshepa? Jnanena, by knowledge, bandha nivrittihi, removal of bondage. Na bhavati, it's not possible. This is my objection. Objection, Your Honor. The removal of bondage is not possible, because that is the benefit of this studying text. Bandha nivrittihi eva moksha. So, Jiva Brahma Aikya Prapti is called moksha. That is phalam. That prapti, when it is possible, moksha is opposite to bandha. Bandha nivrittihi eva moksha. So, Jiva Brahma Aikya Prapti Rupa Moksha is not possible because Bandha Nivritti is not possible. Bandha Nivritti is not there. Benefit is not there. How it is not there? Let us read the portion. Bandhaha Satyaha Ityakshepaha Ahankaradi Dehanta Radi Dehanta Anatma Bhuta Drishya Vastu Jatam Sarvamapi Bandhaha Ityuchyate Saha Bandhaha Yadyadhyasthaha Syat Tarhi Jnanena Nivartyeta Anadhyastaschet Naiva Jnanena Nivartyeta Jnanasya Heshaha Swabhavaha Yat Svavishayi Bhuta Vastunishta Ajnana Tat Karyadhyasa Nirvartakatvamiti Aryadhyasa Nivartakatvamiti Yatha Rajju Sakshatkaraha Svavishayi Bhuta Rajvadhyasta Sarpadin Rajvajnanacha Nivartayati Brahmajnana Vishayi Bhuta Mithyavastu Tad Vishayaka Bhranti Jnanam Cha Adhyasa Ityuchyate Yatra Yadvastu Mithyātvamantara Paramārthato Vartate Nasti Tasya Jnānan Nivrittihi Evamatmanyapi Ahankaradi bandhaha Yadyadhyasthaha syat Tarihi jnanena nivartyeta Atmani mithyabhuta bandhadhyasa samagrim Atmani mithyabhuta bandhadhyasa samagri nasti Tathapi Atmani pratiyate cha bandhaha Atmani pratiyate cha bandhaha Tasmad bandhaha Satyam eva bhavitumarhati Satyattvadeva jnanena bandhanivrityasha nirakthikaiva nivrityasha nirarthikaiva. One correction in the third line, that bandha satya ityakshepaha onwards, you see the third line in the middle, anadhyastascha naiva jnanena vivartyeta is there. It is not be, but it is ni, nivartyeta. What Purvapakshi want to say, it is very, very involved subject, very deep analysis. Bandhaha satyaha. Bondage is real. When it is real, how can you remove bondage? Who says? Purvapakshi. You have to remember all the way. Purvapakshi says, bondage is real. Bandhaha satyaha. Since it is real, there is no question of nivritti, removal of bondage. This is my objection. What is that bandhaha? Ahankaradi dehanta anatma bhuta drishya vastu jatam sarvamapi bandhaha ityuchyate. First he established that bandha is real. Bondage is real. What do you mean by bondage? Bondage is known as bandhaha, means ahankara, mind, plus chidabhasa is equal to ahankara. Ahankaradi, adipadat, ahankara, chitta, buddhi, body, mind, complex, dehanta, up to sthula shariram. Ahankara comes under Sukshma Shariram, Chidabhasa plus and mind, Sukshma Shariram, and gross body, Dehanta, up to body, gross body. Anatma Bhuta Drishya Vastu Jatam. So, mind is also Anatma, body is also Anatma. And drishya jatam vastu, whatever is perceived by you, seen by you, everything, jatam means group. Anatma bhuta drishya vastu jatam. They are all anatma only, whatever you see, including your body, mind complex. Sarvamapi bandhaha ityuchyate. This is another name for bandhaha. Sthula shariram, sukshma shariram, all drishya prapancha, entire prapancha is called bandhaha. Saha bandhaha. How? Plurality is called bondage. That is duality. Dvaitam hi eva bandhaha. Duality is called bondage. Duality is caused by anatma. Therefore, anatma itself is known as bondage. Duality is called bondage. Dvaita buddhi, Dvaita satyatva buddhi, plurality, duality, seeing everything nana, many are there in this world. If you see the plurality as a reality, it is called bondage. This bondage is caused by anatma. So anatma itself is known as bondage. Like that, he says, bandhaha iti uchyate. Saha bandhaha, this bondage is yadi adhyastaha syat. If it is superimposed, if this bandhaha, this anatma is adhyastaha, suppose it is unreal, if it is an erroneous perception, it is a superimposition. Syat, if it is superimposed, if it is erroneous perception, what? This bandhaha. Bandhaha means what? Anatma. Anatma means what? This entire body-mind complex. Everything is erroneous perception. If it is unreal, tarhi jnanena nivartyeta. It can be removed. It can be destroyed by jnana. If it is not real, if it is unreal. But anadhyastacya naiva jnanena nivartyeta. It is not adhyastam, it is not unreal, it is not superimposed. What? Body, mind, complex, karma, sanchita, agami, prarabdha, all this entire universe, whatever you are seeing, is not superimposed. It is not erroneous perception, it is not anatma, it is not unreal. Then how can your jnanam can remove this bandha? Jnanena nivartyeta. If at all it is unreal, it can be removed. Jnanasya eshaha svabhavaha. This is the nature of jnana. Jnanam is that which removes that adhyasa. Adhyasa caused superimposition, the knowledge, Brahma, Jnanam, everything can be removed by Jnanam if it is unreal. If you don't understand, he gives the example here. I will give you an example. He is going to give that. Swabhavaha. Now what is the Jnana Swabhava? This is very important. Yat swavishayi bhuta vastunishtha ajnana tat karya adhyasa nivartakattvamiti jnana swabhavaha. Highly technical, fully one sentence, one samasa. Yat svavishayaka vibhuta vastunishtha ajnana. So once you have that ignorance of that object, if you have an ignorance of that object, would you have that ignorance, swavishayi bhuta vastu nishtha. Nishtha means that which is in that object. Ajnanam tat karya adhyasa nivartakatvam iti. If you want to understand this sentence, line, you go to example, yatha rajju sakshatkaraha swavishayi bhuta rajvadhyasta sarpadin rajvajnanasya nivartayati. Rajjujnanasya nivartayati. What is jnana swabhava, nature of jnanam is this. If you remove that sarpa ajnanam, rajju jnanam comes. He says, rajju sakshatkara. Sakshatkara means understanding. Sakshatkara is a very, very misleading word. Often I say, the sakshatkara means darshanam. Sakshatkara maiduthe enakanu solluva. The sakshatkara is a misleading word in all commentary books. So we have to carefully translate the sakshatkara as understanding. If you understand the rope as rope, that's all. Rajju sakshatkara nanartham. Rope sakshatkara maiduthe enakanda. Enna sakshatkara? Ropa theriyaradu avladha. And the rope sakshatkara. Clear? Understanding the rope as rope is called rope sakshatkara. Swavishayi bhuta rajju adhyasta sarpadin. Once you get rajju sakshatkara, What will go away? The snake that which you have superimposed upon the rope. And the Swavishayi Bhuta. Swavishayi Bhuta means what? Upon the rope, what you have superimposed? Snake, Sarpadin, Adipadat, Mala, Bhuchidram, the crack on the earth. Because there is some crack here, Swami says. Because you have cracked something in the mind, therefore you see unnecessary all objects upon the rope. Adhyasta means superimposed. Sarpadin. Rajjugnanasya nivartayate. So Rajjugnanam comes. Sarpa adhyasa will go away. Why? Sarpa is unreal. That's why Rajjugnanam can remove Sarpa adhyasa. Atasmin tadbuddhi. பாம்பு இல்லாத இடத்துல பாம்பு பார்க்கறது, கயிறா பார்க்காமல் பாம்பா பார்க்கறது, அது தஸ்மின் தத்புத்தி இஸ் கால்ட் அத்தியாசா. Where is this adhyasa? Upon the rope. That is what he says. Swavishayi bhuta rajju adhyasta sarpadim. Svavishayam. Rajju, upon the rajju, swavishayi bhuta, sarpa is superimposed upon the rope. So if you see the rope, the unreal snake will disappear. How it has disappeared? You have got Rajju Gnanam. So Gnanam can do that job when the snake is unreal. If it is real, snake park snake cannot go away. Okay, snake park snake we are not talking. Our rope snake, it is unreal, therefore you have switched on, the light is there, you have got Rajju Gnanam. Sarpa went away. Went away what? Sarpa is not there. So, Rajju Gnanasya nivartayati. Another line, next line is also important. Brahmagnana vishayi bhuta mithya vastu tad vishayaka bhranti gnanam cha adhyasaha ityuchyate. What do you mean by adhyasa? Gnana lakshanam solliyachu. Gnana lakshanam is what? Gnanam is that which shows the object as it is, removing any other superimposed objects. It removes and shows that real object as it is. But what adhyasa does, quite opposite. Adenna pannu adhyasa brahmagnana vishayi bhuta mithyavastu. Mithyavastu, unreal object, which is born out of Brahma, delusion. Brahma Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam. Enna Jnana, Sarpa Jnanam is Brahma or Prama? Brahma. It is not there, but you are seeing Sarpa. Therefore, Brahma Jnana. Vishayi Bhuta. What is that Vishaya for Brahma Jnana? Here in the example, snake. Snake is the Vishayam. What is it? Satyam or Mithya? Mithya. So, Mithya Vastu. Tad Vishayaka Bhranti Gnanam cha. And you have got what Gnanam? Sarpa Gnanam. Tad Vishayaka Bhranti Gnanam. You have superimposed the snake and you have got the snake knowledge. You are afraid of snake because you have got snake knowledge. So, Vishay Bhranti Gnanam cha adhyasaha ityuchyate. Then, yatra yadvastu mithyatvam antara paramārthatah vartate nasti tasya gnana nivrittihi. Yatra, where yadvastu, whatever object, mithyatvam antara, without any superimposition. Without any superimposition. Mithyatvam antara. Paramārthatah vartate, it is really there as it is. Paramārthatah vartate. Suppose real snake is there. Real snake is there. Nasti tasya gnana nivrittihi. Can you remove that snake, real snake, by gnanam? What gnanam? Snake gnanam. that real snake, you have got snake knowledge. Can you remove that snake by snake knowledge? That's what he says. Real snake park snake cannot be destroyed by snake knowledge. Okay. Unreal snake which is superimposed upon the rope can be destroyed by rope knowledge. Sarpajnanam sarpajnana nivrittihi na bhavati. Sarpajnana nivrittihi kada bhavati yada rajjau sarpadrishtihi bhavati, that is mithya vastu. Seeing real snake as real snake is mithya jnanam or prama jnanam? Satya jnanam. It is prama, it is not bhranti jnanam. Clear? Therefore, yatra yadvastu mithyatvam antara, without that mithyatvam, paramarthatah vartate, if snake is really there, nasti tasya jnanat nivritti. By jnanam it cannot be removed. You have to call the snake charmer. Snake charmer, pambatikar. Avanu koopannu. And when with regard to rope snake, you have to call snake charmer or real snake. Real snake. In the case of rope snake, you cannot call snake charmer. It doesn't work. You require rajju jnanam. Clear? Jnanat na nivrittihi nasti. Evam. Example puriyardalliyo. Evam. In this manner, come to the Ashtanta. Atmani api. Upon Atma. And the rope place is Atma. Ahankaradi bandhaha yedi adhyastha syat. Ahankaradi adipadat deha. Ahankara, deha, body, mind, complex, all of them, which are known as bandhaha, yedi adhyastha, if they are unreal, mind is unreal, body is unreal, whatever drishyam we are seeing is unreal. If it is unreal, adhyastaha syat, tarhi, then jnanena nivarteta. By knowledge they can be removed. Like snake removed from the rope. It can, this ahankara also can be removed. Ahankara is like a snake, body is also like a snake, world is also like a snake, Atma is like a rope. So that you can, through knowledge of Atma, you can remove ahankara, you can remove mind, that is ahankara, and you can remove body, you can remove the world, everything is possible. But ahankara is satyam, mind is satyam, world is satyam. Unga jnanam eppadi vela pannu inga panna mudiyadu. Jnanena nivarteta, if it is unreal. Atmani mithya bhuta bandha adhyasa samagri nasti. Atmani, upon Atma, to superimpose. Ahankara to superimpose, body to be superimposed, world to be superimposed upon this Atma or Brahman. Conditions are required. 5 conditions are required. Samagri means conditions. நம்ம சமையல் பண்ணுறதுக்கு எல்லாம் சாமக்ரி சேர்த்து வச்சுக்கணும் இல்லையோ, firewood, sugar, milk, all those, you have to put samagri. அது மாதிரி this adhyasa to happen, to see one object as unreal also, samagri must be there. Some components must be there, some factors must be there, or some conditions must be there. Inga samagri kadiyadu. With regard to ahankara, deha and world, there is no samagri to superimpose. Adhyasa nimittam samagri nasti. Samagri means conditions in the form of false body, mind, etc. Samagri nasti. Tatha api atmani. Then also atmani pratiyate cha bandhaha. So upon Atma, if samagri is there, bandhaha pratiyeta. Bandha means what? Anatma. Anatma means here adhyasa. Anatma, bandha, adhyasa. Superimposition is possible. Atmani pratiyate cha bandha. So upon the Atma, bandha is there. Anatma is there. He says, Anatma is there means what? Bandha is experienced in the self. Bandha is experienced in the self. That bandha is not unreal. Then also, Atmani, upon the self, bondage is experienced. It is not adhyastam. It is not superimposed. It is real. It is real. If it is unreal only, your jnanam can remove. Jivatma, Paramatma, Aike jnanam can remove when bondage is superimposed upon Atma. Because it is not superimposed, therefore your Jiva Brahmaikya jnanam is not going to remove bandha. Bandha is not adhyastam. Bandha is satyam. It is not superimposed like rope snake. Understand? Who says? Purvapakshi says. Tasmat, therefore, bandhaha satya eva. Bandham is real only. It is real only. Satya eva. Bhavitum arhati. It can be real only. So false anatma plus false perception alone can be removed by jnanam. False anatma, false perception can be removed by, in both of them, both can be removed by jnanam. Bandha is not false, that means anatma is not false, and its jnanam, that knowledge, perception of that bandha is also not false. So once it is not false, how can you remove with jnanam, through jnanam? Bandhaha satya eva bhavitum arhati. Satyatvadeva jnanena bandha nivrityasha nirarthika eva. Nirarthika means futile, useless. What is useless? Your asha, your hope. What is your hope? Oh Siddhanti, your hope is bandha nivrittihi. Removal of bondage is your asha. You are hoping. Your hope is useless hope. It cannot be fulfilled. Why it cannot be fulfilled? Bandha satyatvat. Satyatvadeva bandha satyatvat jnanena na nivartayate. Nivrittihi na bhavati. Don't keep such hopes. Okay? Don't give such hopes. You ask your students from 20 years onwards, they are studying. How many of you have attained jnana? They know samsaram, family, putra is satyam, putri is satyam, griham is satyam, and all are satyam, oh satyam. How they can come out of bondage? You poi kedunga interview pannungo. Chumma waste padikirela anavashyama ninga. நான் சொல்றது மாதிரி கேளுங்க. விசாரசாகரம் வேண்டாம், ஒன்றும் வேண்டாம், எல்லாமே சத்தியம்தான். இதெல்லாம் போகாது, இருக்கட்டும். நெக்ஸ்ட் டாபிக் 67 ஒரு பக்ஷி கண்டினியூவேஷன். அத்தியாச சாமக்ரியः சத்யவஸ்த்வனுபவ ஜன்ய சம்ஸ்காரः பிரமாத்ருதோஷாः பிரமாணதோஷாः பிரமேயதோஷாः அதிஷ்டான விசேஷாஜ்ஞானம் தத் சாமான்ய ஞானஞ்ச இத்யேதாः அத்தியாச சாமக்ரியः. சாமக்ரின்னு சொன்னது என்ன சாமக்ரி? நம்ம சமையல் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ஏதோ சாமகிரி வச்சுக்கிறோம். அது மாதிரி ஃபார் சூப்பர் இம்போசிஷன் ஆல்சோ there are some components you require, conditions are required. Adhyasa samagriyaha. In Tippani also they have given samagri nama karana kalapaha. Multiple causes are required. Yatha, like pakashalavat, like that he says. Now look into that. Satyavastu anubhavajanya samskaraha, number one. To superimpose, first samagri required is, you see, to see the snake upon the rope, just like that you cannot see the snake. Previously you have seen that real snake somewhere, and that real snake perception anubhava janya samskara is there in your mind. That samskara, that vasana generate what? Another snake here on the rope. Why you are seeing the snake upon the rope? Because you have seen, yesterday you went to snake park. You saw some snakes. Or TV program, some snake you have seen. Somewhere you seen some already anubhava. Sarpa anubhava was there. What sarpa? Real sarpa or unreal sarpa? Real sarpa. The real snake anubhava was there. That anubhava janya samskara, if it is there, you can superimpose the snake upon the object, rope. Okay? This is one example I am telling. Similarly, you have to take all other examples also. Next samagri is pramatru doshaha. Pramatru means jiva. Doshas, the defects connected to pramata, jiva. What pramatra dosha comes? If he sees that silver coin upon the shell, he goes towards that. That is pravritti. If he sees dvesha vishaya, snake, here having nivritti. This is jiva pandra dosham. And silver kadayadu, inga snake kadayadu. But he is going for that silver coin, and he is running away from this snake, which is not there. Both are not there. But what jiva is doing? Running after, running away. This is called jiva or pramatra dosha. Doshama illaya? Illada paambu paathu bayapadrathu doshama illaya? Illada silver kaha odradhu doshama illaya? Adha இந்த சாமகிரி இருக்கா with regard to bandha. எந்தாவது ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் பந்தான்னு சொல்கிறாங்க, கல்யாணம், ரிசப்ஷனு, நெக்ஸ்ட்டு குழந்தை, பேத்தி எல்லாம் பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இதெல்லாம் உண்மையான நினச்சின்னு இருக்கான். They are not thinking it is bandha. That is why if it is unreal, jiva's brahma, bhranti is also required, one samagri. Pramatra dosha. Then third samagri is pramana doshaha. Indriyadi karanam. So pramana, if there is some defect in your eyes, kacha kamaladi, and jaundice, some eyes problems, instruments lo edha dosham irukum. Sometimes this a lady is having a son, unmarried son, and enga ponnu paatha, immediately what she thinks about, this girl is suitable to my boy or not, and she inquired the jatakam and all, and they give jatakam to Swamini also. Please Swamini, you are getting lot of students, you please check any girls are available for my boy. ஏன் அதுதான் பிரமாண தோஷம். எங்கே பார்த்தாலும் எனிவேர் கேர்ள்ஸ் இஸ் இஃப் ஷீ இஸ் மை மருமகள் எப்படி இருக்கும், அதுதான் பாவனா வெல்கம். ஏன்னா அதே ஆலோசனை இருக்க மனசு, எந்த ஆலோசனை இருக்குமோ அதை பற்றியே யோசிக்கும் அந்த மனசு. அது அந்தக்கரணம் பிரமாணம். ஆர் சென்ஸ் ஆர்கான் செக்ஷனல். ஸோ தட் இஸ் த தேர்ட் சாமக்ரி. வாட் அபவுட் ஃபோர்த் சாமக்ரி? பிரமேய தோஷாக. பிரமேய மீன்ஸ் விஷய. Vishaya doshaha, conditions in the prameya, the object. To cause erroneous perception, To cause erroneous perception, there must be some dosha also. Why that dosha? Seeing snake upon the rope, and the rope has got similarities like snake, and the mega dosha. Because of that dosha only I am superimposing. Otherwise, how can I superimpose upon that rope snake? I superimpose. Sadrishyam is there. That's what he is going to say that. Fifth one is adhisthana vishesha ajnanam tat samanya jnanancha. So adhisthana vishesha jnanam, that substratum, vishesha jnanam, specific knowledge. அங்கே ஏதோ இருக்குன்னு தெரியும். சாமானிய ஞானம் இருக்கு, அது என்னமோ இருக்கு. இதம் அம்ச தெரியும், அயம் இதம் அம்ச தெரியும், பட் ரஜ்ஜு அம்ச இஸ் நாட் நோன். திஸ் இஸ், there is something I know. This is called samanya jnana, general knowledge. But this is rope specific knowledge is not there. So that condition irundha adhyasa nadakalam. இல்லையா? எப்போ சாமானிய ஞானம் இருக்கணும், விசேஷ ஞானம் இல்லாமல் இருக்கணும். விசேஷ ஞானம் is what? Rajju ஞானம். விசேஷ ஞானம் is not there. But there is something, but I do not know that something is rope. Knowing the rope as rope is vishesha jnana. Something is there is called samanya jnana. That's what he says. Fifth samakri, adhishthanam. In example, what is adhishthanam? Rope is the adhishthanam. Vishesha jnanam is what? Ropeness. Vishesha jnana. But I do not have that ropeness knowledge. Vishesha jnanam, vishesha ajnanam is there. Adhisthana vishesha ajnanam is there. Rope ajnanam is there. That samanya jnanancha iti etaha. It is there, something is there. That is there. Etaha. All these five are adhyasa samakriyaha. To the erroneous perception. Adhyasa means erroneous perception, wrong perception, misconception. This is possible when these five samakris are there. Since in bandha, the anatma, body, mind, complex world, these samakris are not there. Therefore, there is no question of adhyasa. Therefore, there is no question of removing adhyasa. Therefore, there is no question of knowledge. Therefore, there is no question of prayojana. I will explain you further. I don't leave you. Your Vicharasagara is not at all useful because prayojanameva nasti. Next class you come, I will tell you why it is not why it is useless, why it is not useful. Prayojanam nasti, I will tell you. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi